that. Okay. So the project we're going to work on today is it's a cover of Do It Again by Steely Dan, and it's by my good pal Colin Lindsay and his exceptionally talented band. What are you called? Asia, is it? They're a Steely Dan tribute, but I think they're called Asia. Jeez, should have double checked that first. But anyway, so basically, right, I got this off Column there earlier, and basically what it was is just a load of multi-tracks. So unfortunately I had no say in the recording, which I'm yet to know whether or not that's an issue. Hopefully it's not. I'm sure it's not. Like, these lads they're all at this a long time, so I'm sure their recordings are as well as they could do. So hopefully this will go to like a it'll go to like a tutorial, like a YouTube cover of this, or Facebook, or social media anyway, and it will hopefully sound lovely on said platform. So I got all these tracks here in a zip file, just to give you a look at that. So music, projects, yeah. So it came like this, if you can see all that. Then I got a few extras there for our column at the end. Need to double check the crack with them. I think they're duplicates, but I think there's some correct stuff there as well. So basically they all came as WAVs. So what I'll do is I'll actually import them again, right? So I'll actually just delete all them, and I'm going to delete this as well. So what you do when you're importing this kind of thing into Ableton is click on the top one, then click the bottom one while holding shift, and you drag it over into your window, right? Now if I drop it like this, it just drops all the files all on the one channel, which isn't ideal. So if you hold in Command, if you're on Mac, you get the option to create new channels for each one of the clips that I'm dropping in. So holding Command, drop it there, new channels. Now as you can see, it kind of made a balls at the start, so just select one, Command A, drag it back there. Also, I'm not going to be using any probably well, we'll see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the quantize on the on Ableton there. So it looks so snap to grid. It's a shortcut here, I can't remember it. Command. Yeah, help. Read the manual. Yep. Can't remember what it is. Command 4? Oh yeah, Command 4. So that's our quantize turned off. You can confirm it's off by the little off down here in the bottom left, bottom right. So basically when I'm mixing stuff, what I like to do is first of all I like to arrange it visually so that it's actually very easy to work with. So it tends to be drums first. So Allen drums. So unfortunately with this, we have all of the drums on one stereo channel. So not a whole lot we can do with that. Look, they're there. So like we'll be processing the kit as a whole. Unfortunately there's no way to do the individual elements, so that's just life. So what I'll do is we'll rename that drums. So we might color it red. Next we have bells. So this should be interesting. Bells. So what I might do is I might keep all the percussion red. And just if you select these two, right click and then go assign track color to clips, it just makes the tracks red as well. So we have drums, bells. Okay, so we've got some brass here, so we're not gonna forget about that for the minute. Now, oh actually Colin sent me those other tracks as well, so I need to drop these in. Now you'll see when you drop these in, they're actually different length. So I'm hoping that these start in the right place, and then they just were cut off at the end. Otherwise, bit of a pain in the arse, but we'll see anyway. So I'm just going to actually Google what they... See, is there a click track? I think there's a click intro. I'll get the timing in a second. It'd be no harm just to, even though we're not using quantize, no harm just to have this in time anyway, because if I do use any of my if I use any delays or anything, it's just all in sync automatically, which is God, if those syncs, if the echoes, feedback and stuff are out of sync, it's just a nightmare. So let's have a look. So I'm going to turn myself up a little bit there now. Apologies. So we have drums at top, sax. There's a couple of sax. So we might keep the rhythm section together. So next thing will be put in our bass, right? So bass is always handy. It's always just one channel, you know. Now you can always do lots of crazy recording and stuff to, you know, bass layers and stuff like DI, direct out. Jeez. I'm going to have to kill that for a sec. Let's see. So, sorry. Bass. Sax. Keep them out of here for the minute. So, get them down there. Yeah, okay. So we have bass here, right? So that's blue. I'm going to make that sign track color. Keys, new, consolidated. Two of these, they look identical. They do look identical. We might just green and come back to them. I was thinking maybe it was a stereo left and right, but it does look like they're just two stereo tracks all together. So that'll no harm. That's quite handy actually. That's the work of Colin Lindsay, I'd say. Yeah, we'll come back to that there now in a sec. Right, so keys, good luck. Okay, guitar, consolidated, guitar. Gonna make these pink and then assign track color. Guitar. Take a look at the waves. They're two different channels, good man. So we have another guitar channel there. So I'm gonna pink again and assign track color. Yeah, it looks like these were just way longer than they should have been. So chances are those second batch of files that I got they just finished earlier and more appropriately, whereas these ones just trailed off for a while, which doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I'll be chopping it up at the end, making sure it's nice. So right, so guitar and yeah. Okay, so we have two saxophones here now. So we're going to make them yellow and assign track colors. Sax 1 and sax 2, which look identical, but they could be harmonies or something. So we won't assume anything yet. And good luck. And then we're into vocal territory here. Oh no, actually two shakers. So shaker and shaker. So it looks like just, yeah. Okay, so we throw them up at the other percussion, make them red. And assign track color. So we'll call this shake 8. And we call this shake 16. Okay. And pop them back there. And then we have, what have we got? Johnny vocal consolidated. I reckon that's the main vocal. So yeah, it would be, yeah. Okay, so we'll put the lead vocal down here. So Sinead vocal, we might color. We've used go orange. And assign track color. And then Tommy will go dark blue. I don't know. But don't know if I'd call that dark blue, to be honest. Isn't it really a good? That'll do. Fuck it, yeah. Okay. And assign track colors. And then rename. So we have Tommy BV1. I'd probably be more inclined to call that male BV1, but sure, look. Tommy BV1, BV2 even. Then Sinead BV1, Sinead BV2. Okay. Grant. So Column has his own backing vocals as well. So Column BV and then lead vocals. So we'll call that lead vocal. Right. So let's see what we're doing here. That lead vocal is extremely hot. So let's just hope there's let's hope there's no clipping in it. Bad times if there is. Now I do have a plugin. I don't actually own it though. I only have a fucking demo of it, which I think is gone as well. Isotope was a D clip. So you know, if push comes to shove, you can use something like that. But I mean, as the great Keith Clancy would say, source is king. So that looks like we got everything there. Now I do want to double check some of these here for duplicates. So I reckon, let's see, Column did mention this to me earlier. And Column said, okay, there's 2 shaker tracks now. My backing vocals and an alternate guitar take. Let's see which. Okay. So the alternate guitar take is a combination of these 2. Okay, so yeah, we can go with that one. What we do is always handy is group the tracks you don't need. Bin, call it a bin. The bin goes to the bottom and we put it down there. So we may need these again, we may not. So either way, they're sitting in the bin there and they can be called upon at any time. Right, so I'm really hoping these drums sound good now, because if they don't, we're bollocks. Because it's just a stereo. Looks like it's probably been processed already as well. So, you know, look, not to sound cynical or skeptical or anything like that, but ideally you'd get everything in one, or everything in individual tracks. So, you know, when you don't, you just have to make do. So we're going to have a listen, I suppose. And what I'm going to do is mute my mic. So Reaper is my mic input there. And I'm going to kill that. So yeah, there is some immediate clipping there, but I do believe we've got a duplicate of the keys, so it's probably just the 2 keys together. So I'm going to throw one of them in the bin, and that stays there. So I'm going to go into the bin, mute it, and go back to the start.
Backwards at the speed of light, he's changed in 1,000 little ways. He's changed, yes indeed. You know he's moving on metal, yes he's hanging tight to jack up speed. Sheena's party, there's a case in point. That right wing who he should have stunk up the joint, he's gone. He walks through the old dreams, he's gone. Guaranteed he may be few good years. There's no way back from there to here. He's a one-way rider on a Shrink Express, and his new best friend is at the throttle won't relent. He can't hear you, honey, that's alright. Pack some things and head then to the light. Don't stop. He'll be calling out your name, but don't stop until you hear him plead. You better move up now, little darling, or you'll be trading force to check out speed. You better move up now, little darling. Trading force, check our speed. Yeah, jack of speed. Jack of speed.
Nice. Yeah, sounds cool. Nothing better than hearing a tune and being like, Jesus, there's no whole lot to do to that. So there was a few moments, alright, clippy wise though, which I'd be slightly concerned about. Definitely a lot of panning to be done. It's obviously very much straight down the middle at the moment, but we will get that going. I'm trying to fucking share my stream on Twitch or on Twitter from Twitch, and Jesus, they've made it difficult. Let's see. Stream manager. That be it? Nah. Alright. Fuck it. So what I'll do is I'll It's actually Jack of Speed, this tune as well. Sorry, I said some other tune that isn't Jack of Speed earlier. Okay. First thing I want to do anyway is I want to chop this, get it back and nice. So just get rid of that. Alright, so I go back to off. Okay, I'm just going to Google what's the BPM of this tune. Jack of Speed. Steely Dan. Jack of Speed. BPM. And looks like it's 92 BPMs. So let's get this bad boy back here. And now not that it's major, but now at least our effects are in time, or should be in time. Okay, now there's a little bit of a stop at the start there, so what I'm going to do is maybe select from here down, delete, select all, move back to the start, whoops, and that's looking a bit better. So these should all be pretty bang on now. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so 92 BPM, grand. So our delays and shit will all work. So select that, get rid of it. Now I have a load of return tracks here, but I'm probably not going to use a whole lot of them. Definitely going to use a reverb, delay, and chorus saturator, maybe. We'll see. So the first thing I'm going to do is go and get our reverb. So the one that I like is the Pro R by FabFilter. It's just lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it on the drums just straight up as an insert effect. It's there, right? Now, I know you're all calling me crazy right now. So we're going to just put it on here. Turn our mix way down. I hope that's not spilling onto this mic too much. Fuck it. So our decay is a bit long. Space is a bit too big. Okay, so now I think we have a nice room delay, right? Reverb even. So I'm going to stop it, go back to this, get my Pro R, drag it into a return here, and just rename this as short delay, right? Fucking hell, I keep saying delay, I mean reverb. So reverb. So that could be called plate reverb, room reverb. You know, there's a few options you can call it there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same one. Oh, actually, I'm going to open it again. Whenever you're using effects on a send, you want to always throw your mix back up to 100 there. And cool. So then we have that. I like that reverb there, tended to kind of work to the drums. So I'm going to drag that, copy it into another send and call this long reverb. So I'm basically going to do what I just did there, except throw the space back up a little bit and the decay up a bit, make it kind of stereo-y, and then make it darker because it's further away, make it far in this far setting, and I'll leave that where it is, and then we'll have a listen to it in a second, see what it's like. Just a matter of getting something on there, you know. Timeless is cool. It's the FabFilter delay, so I like to use that as well. So we'll go, to be honest, actually the default setting is nice, so I might just leave that the way it is. Wet mix turn up, dry mix turn down. Just gonna double check that's right. Yeah, so we won't be putting our drums through that probably to that extent, but you know, it's no harm just use something. So that'll be a long delay. And then I think actually, do you know, I think we'll use a short delay if we need it. I'm going to throw Saturn onto this as well, and just as a saturation send as well, no harm. Saturator. Cool. So that's kind of like our basic project starting with here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna leave them color coded so they don't really. I might you know what, actually I'm gonna group all these. So these are the vocals. So maybe throw all them as one. So we'll say brass Actually, these are two different takes, but they're basically just so spot on. I remember Colin even sent me a video of how ridiculously tight these lads are. So, yeah, that looks pretty fucking cool. So, yeah, we leave that. Mark, Serge, yeah, cool. So, two different fellas recording along, basically the same sax line. So, okay, yeah, so that's a lot of it there. Could group our rhythm section. I don't see myself doing a lot of processing to the group rhythm section, but look, no harm in keeping it tidy, and we'll leave the bin where it is for now. Once we get word we can delete that shit out of there, though, we'll get rid of the bin as well. Okay, so another playthrough, I think.
Teddy's rolling elbows every night, skating backwards at the speed of light. He's changed in 1,000 little ways. He's changed. Yes, indeed. He's moving on metal. Yes, he's hanging tight to check the speed. Sheena's party, there's a case in point. That right wing hooey should stunk up the joint. He's gone. He walks through the old dreams. He's gone. Guaranteed he may be sitting in the kitchen, but he's stepping out to check the speed. You maybe got lucky for a few good years. There's no way back from there to here. He's a one-way rider on a shrink express, and his new best friend is at the Travel Romance.
Yep, sounds good there. I'm going to mix for a bit now, so I will not be chatting, but going to try and do a bit of drums. I'll come back and chat to you then, see how we're getting on. So before I start this, probably best thing to do would have been listen to the actual Steely Dan tune to know the stereo image and the field and how everything is panned. Now, I can do that later, so I probably will. And I also don't want to listen to the tune on stream, because if I do, good luck, my channel, so that'd be shite. So I'll work away on the processing here, maybe take a listen myself to the original, and then I will come back and do a bit more once I've panned everything and all that. But yeah, I'm just going to keep going anyway. Hello there, Adam Flair UK. Welcome back. I haven't got stems, man. I am actually, my buddy is in a Steely Dan tribute band, and he is exceptionally talented guitar player. So he actually is, their band is doing a cover on YouTube or Facebook, and I just offered to mix it for him for the crack. So I'm just doing a stream for it. So yeah, don't get me wrong though, those stems will like potentially get sampled into some tunes later, but we won't let him hear that, although he is definitely either watching now or he will be watching at a later time because I am recording it for him. But yeah, so no, not the OG Steely Dan, but good that you thought that they were the OG Steely Dan, because obviously means their tribute act is quite accurate. But yeah, they all just did it themselves at home. These guys, they're just serious musicians, man. They're savage. But the drums, the only challenge I suppose at the moment is that the drums are they are just one stereo track. There's no individual tracks. So a bit of a I just loved the opportunity to mix individual drums as well. It's obviously a lot of effort, but gating and compressing and all that shit. But it's extremely satisfying. So now I did one thing that I need to kind of do off stream is listen to the original version, because I have no idea where anything is panned, and these lads do kind of like the stereo image and the sound to try and accurately reflect the original, obviously, you know, given their tribute. So if I should probably have a listen to that, and I might do that off stream in like 5 minutes and just leave this play through while I listen to that with headphones or something, and it'll just give me an idea as to where everything is placed for just the panning and stuff, because everything right now is bang down the middle. The keys are lovely though, like listen to this, like it's beautiful stuff. A little bit clippy though. Yeah, I'm gonna just let it play through and just have a listen to the original version of headphones because I feel like the guitar should be like totally. Now, yeah, there's probably a few things. I'm gonna just let it play through anyway and listen on the iPad there.
No way back, that to here. One way rider. No way back, that to here. One way rider. No way back, that to here. One way rider. Jack of speed. One way rider. Way back, no way back, that to here. One way rider. No way back, that to here. One way rider. No way back, that to here. One way rider.
Calling out your name. Oh, Jack of speed. Oh, Jack of speed. In 1,000 little ways.
Jack of speed.
through the old routines. Jack of speed. There's no way back from there to here. One way rider. Calling out your name. Oh, Jack of speed. Calling out your name. Oh, Jack of speed.
There's no way back from there to here. He's a one-way rider on a shrink express, and his new best friend is at the throttle more or less. He can't hear you, honey, that's alright. Pack some things and head up in to the light. Don't stop. He'll be calling out your name, but don't stop until you hear him plead. You better move up now, little darling, or you'll be trading for the Jack of speed. For a few good years, there's no way back from there to here. He's a one-way rider on a shrink express, and his new best friend is at the throttle more or less. He can't hear you, honey, that's alright. Pack some things and head in to the light. Don't stop. He'll be calling out your name, but don't stop until you hear him plead. You better move up now, little darling, or you'll be trading for the Jack of speed. Here, one-way rider, and his new best friend is at the throttle more or less. He can't hear you, honey, that's alright. Pack some things and head in to the light. Don't stop.
Your name.
Until you hear him plead.
I think they're called Asia, man. AJAA after the AJA even after the album. But I'll have to double check. I should really have put a link to all their stuff in the. Give me a second there. Give me a second. Let's have a look. See. Let's do the boys justice. You know, Asia play the music of Steely Dan. Is that the lads? Tis. Okay. Whoops. Copy link. Okay. Now, if I go and comment on the Twitch stream. Sorry, I'm dancing around stuff here. Live. Send a message. Paste. There we go. So yeah, Asia, not hilarious, you know. It's a typical Steely Dan name, I suppose. But that's them. Check them out. Yeah, Colin Lindsay is the guitarist. He's my buddy, right? He plays with loads of people over here. He's a top session player with all the big Irish fiends. So worth following him on social media as well. Actually, Colin Lindsay Music. Check him out. He's just outrageous guitar player.
Backwards at the speed of light, he's changed. In 1,000 little ways, he's changed. Yes, indeed, you know he's moving on metal. Yes, he's hanging tight. The jack of speed. She ways, he's.
In 1,000 little ways. Little ways. In 1,000 little ways. In 1,000 little ways. Jack of speed. In 1,000 little ways. Jack of speed. Jack of speed. In 1,000 little ways. Jack of speed. Jack of speed. Jack of speed.
The jack of speed. Sheena's party, there's a case in point. In 1,000 little ways, he's changed. Yes, indeed, you know he's moving on metal. Sheena's party, there's a case in point. That right wing man, oh yes, he's hanging tight. The jack of speed. Sheena's party, there's a case in point. That right wing who is stunk up the joint, he's gone. He walks through the old dreams, he's gone. Guaranteed he may be sitting in the kitchen, but he's stepping out, the jack of speed. You maybe got lucky for a few good years. There's no way back from there to here. He's a one-way rider on a street. Yes. You bet. Yes. He can't hear you, honey. That's alright. Pack some things and head in to the light. Don't stop. He'll be calling out your name, but don't stop until you hear him plead. You better move up now, little darling, or you'll be trading for the jack of speed. For a few good years, there's no way back from there to here. He's a one-way rider on a Shriek Express, and his new best friend is at the Fraggle Morales. He can't hear you, honey, that's alright. Pack some things in there and to the light. Don't stop. He'll be calling out your name, but don't stop until you hear him plead. You better move up now, little darling, and be trading for the jack of speed. Yeah, jack of speed. Jack of speed. speed of light, he's changed. In 1,000 little ways, he's changed. Yes, indeed, you know he's moving on metal. Yes, he's hanging tight, the jack of speed. Sheena's party, there's a case in point. That right wing who is shoved stunk up the joint, he's gone. He walks through the old routines. He's Ted is rolling elbows every night, skating backwards at the speed of light. He's changed. In 1,000 little ways, he's changed. Yes, indeed, you know he's moving on metal. Yes, he's hanging tight, the jack of speed. Sheena's party, there's a case in point. That right wing who is shoved stunk up the joint, he's gone. He walks through the old routines, he's gone. Guaranteed he may be sitting in the kitchen, but he's stepping out, the jack of speed. And his new best friend is that the throttle won't relent. He can't hear you, honey, that's alright. Pack some things and head up in to the light. Don't stop. He'll be calling out your name, but don't stop till you hear him plead. You better move up now, little darling, or you'll be trading for the jack of speed. But don't stop till you hear him plead. You better move up now, little darling, or you'll be trading for the jack of speed. Calling out your name till you hear him plead.
Jack of speed.
Romance. He can't hear you, honey, that's alright. Pack some things and head up in to the light. Don't stop. He'll be calling out your name, but don't stop till you hear him plead. You better move up now, little darling, or you'll be trading for the jack of speed.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Talk to you soon, hopefully. I'll jump onto one of your streams some evening. I was checking them out. They look class, so I'll definitely try and make it on. I think Friday nights is your usual time, isn't it? But either way, I'll check you out. Cheers, man. Appreciate that.
From there to here, he's a one-way rider on a Shriek Express, and his new best friend is at the Fraggle Mogulance. He can't hear you, honey, that's alright. Pack some things in there, then to the light, don't stop. He'll be calling out your name, but don't stop until you hear him plead. You better move up now, little darling. Gonna be trading force to check our speed. Yeah, jack of speed. Jack of speed. Speed. Check out speed.
Cool, sounds good. I really like it. I think there's a couple of things. There's a bit of work to do. To that's enough for one day now, because with mixing now you don't want to do the dog on it. I think it's all sounding cool. There's something about Sinead backing vocals. Maybe I overdid the processing, but there's something weird about it. Maybe I just overly compressed, maybe, and it's bringing up some random sounds. So. Might take a look at that tomorrow instead. But yeah, overall, like, geez, I mean, like, look, these lads are fucking class. So what can you expect, really? Like, it's really, really good cover. Some of the work that I have to do here is removing noises and shit, and once they're all gone, it'll like be basically spot on. And then I'll send it to Colin, see what he thinks of it, and then from there, then. It's just a matter of, it's a bit of a back and forth just to make sure it's all right, you know. But yeah, that'll do me now for today. I might be back on later on, but probably be tomorrow. So muchas gracias.